Jetzt so ein kleiner Schnaps. Ja, am Schluss. Ja.
I supported that.
Dürfte sich ausgehen. Ich habe zwei in der Tasche.
Come together when you're ready.
Ja, genau. Und ich will nicht erwischt werden, wie ich verrückt.
Okay,
Na?
das können wir
Okay.
akzeptieren.
Ist das
Wir sind rot-weiß-rot.
okay, ich mache so die erste Hälfte gerade und dann kommt wieder.
Wir starten da drüben.
Was wird? Wunderbar. Weiß ich noch? Oh, sorry.
Good morning, bon dia, and welcome to Braga, Portugal for this, the 7th day of the European Lacrosse Championships 2024. We're bringing you the first matchup of the day today on pitch 1. The match will be Switzerland versus Austria. Austria having won one match so far this tournament, and Switzerland searching for their first win, as this should be a really close and even matchup. We're looking at a couple of players to watch on each team. For the Swiss team, it will be number 6, Sophia Niklaus. Niklaus has got 11 goals so far this tournament. Niklaus has been the team leader all over the field and really able to put up goals when the team has needed it. On the Austria side of things, a very even team contribution across the board, but keep an eye out for number 19, Lena Kuchlich, who plays for the Vienna Monarchs. She's been dominant on the draw control and is also leading the team in points at the moment. So that's number 6 from Switzerland and number 19, Kuglic from Austria, as both teams are getting ready for this matchup. I'm Sophie Coons-Roberts, and I'm joined today alongside me, Anna Peterson. Anna, what are your thoughts ahead of this match?
I saw a very confident game from Austria yesterday, especially with number 1, Bianca Blei, in goal. She's a long-time goalie for them on Team Austria, but a lot of confident passes from the midfield and smart shot possession. So I'm excited to see. We haven't seen much from Switzerland this tournament, but I think there's going to be a lot of great energy. They're obviously neighbors, and I think are well known with each other on the squads. So yeah, I think it'll be a great game.
Oh, and an early movement there, as the ball is going to be awarded to Plouvois at the circle.
She's been really effective on defense, I would say, in these games when we have seen her play. Great with those interceptions, not afraid to be aggressive and get that ball back.
Yeah, she's a really aggressive defender, top communicator for the team. And we see a really quick start there from Team Austria. That's number 4, Stephanie Boruta, with the goal.
Yeah, I think Swiss defense not really set in their feet there, went for the stick and not blocking the body positioning there, so hopefully they tighten that up a little bit.
Stephanie Boruta playing lacrosse in her home city of Graz. That's where she started playing, but she has played a bit abroad in Australia, so taking some experience from Perth and bringing it back to Austria.
A little bit low there. So both draw takers will get a second chance here.
Plouvois winning another draw control there.
Great call by the officials to give advantage on that. Number 19 stick was a little bit too close to the sphere there.
All behind with, I believe Berger has the ball here.
First turn on attack here for the Swiss.
Oh no, and this is Berger here with the ball. She has been dominant for them as well. One of their attacking quarterbacks. As the pass off to Heller. She turns back and draws the foul. I thought she was going to rip that one there.
I thought she was going to get it in the end there, but she'll get a second chance here. Switzerland had their eyes up looking for that opportunity as she hesitated a bit and needed a little bit of extra footwork to get an open shot there. That means I think that Bianca here was doing a good job of tracking that stick and not giving her that easy feed into the goal. Nice draw for the shooting space here, and you can see Switzerland trying to cover off these outlet passes as well.
Oh, and a nice pass off there. The Swiss really excited about that one. It's Steffi Berger with the goal. And I think the assist there is from Plouvois. It is indeed. See here on the replay, just passes it off, and a nice finish there from Berger to bring the score level to 1-1. Berger playing her lacrosse at Wettingen Lacrosse Club. They just won the Swiss National Championships this year.
Always a fun team to see at the European Club Championships in Barcelona this year for Ken Galluccio Cup later in September. We've had some great games against them.
Wettingen have been a pretty dominant team in the Swiss League. Shout out though to Bern Titans, who did win the championship last year, but Wettingen winning it back this year, and Berger was a key part of that. Ball back with Plouvois.
Great roll there, and she'll get that shooting space.
Yeah, Plouvois really looks like she's stepping up here and taking a bit of control. Originally from the United States, but now lives in Geneva, playing for the Bern Titans herself.
Great
And a
read
nice
there by
save.
number 1, Bianca Bly. Great to see some variety in the shot placements here already in this game.
Switzerland winning that straight back.
I think the Swiss could benefit here from moving these low attackers a little bit further afield so that they're not giving the defense free doubles, free triple opportunities if that low attacker from Switzerland tries to go for that roll around the crease.
So Niklaus now, this is the first time we've seen the ball in her stick. The team's leading point scorer takes the center hash on a free position opportunity.
Great stick protection there, but it's going to be a little bit weak coming out of that left hand, and Austria will gain possession from this.
I'm not quite sure what happened there. I wasn't actually sure the free position was on Niklaus. I thought it could have been on number 5, but she managed it anyway. As Austria now looking to clear.
Immediate pressure here from Switzerland.
So Austria with the ball behind. Score currently sitting at 1-all in these early stages of the match.
And Switzerland really ready to pounce on this ball and not give them that easy pass around the top of the 15. And the goalie is going to come up with this ball. Wonderful defensive effort there by Switzerland.
And that's Luisa Moser in goal.
That's how you want to start the tone of this game.
She's a veteran on this Swiss team, played in lots of championships, and is also the chair of the Swiss Lacrosse Association, I believe. Or at least in a very senior role in the Swiss Lacrosse Association. So what a turnover there from the Swiss. The ball's back in their sticks in the attacking third.
And we've seen them really dominate possession so far.
So Swiss looking to work a pick and roll game. And they draw the flag. That is number 28, Natasha Piela. All with Hella here.
And that is going to be a check across the body and a yellow card there for number 15, check to the head. Or I'm sorry, number 8, I believe they're sending off.
Yeah, you are correct. So number 8, Sarah Hedden, will head to take a seat for 2 minutes as the Swiss team will now be a player up. Hella just confirming which hash mark she should take this shot from. She runs it in. Nice speed and finishes bottom right-hand corner. That is Sandrine Heller playing her lacrosse out of Zurich. Second appearance on the national team. She has really contributed all over the field, but largely in the goal category for the Swiss team so far this tournament. So back to the draw circle, we see a change in the midfield line for Switzerland.
Important pickup here by Austria. They want to maintain possession here for as long as they can with this card.
And the ball is here with the sole goal scorer from the Austrian team.
A little bit too much motion there from Team Switzerland. Austria will be happy with that. It's free time clicking off the, counting down on the clock for them.
So Austria, another look at their attack. A reminder, the score here 2-1 in the first quarter.
And they are holding 4 back behind the line. Now we've got someone sneaking over, 14. I think they were a bit confused there of how many needed to stay safely behind that restraining line with the card still in effect, but that left them with only 4 on defense instead of 5.
So ball back into the Swiss attack unit.
And that card is released for number 8, so we're going to be all even here. Defense will need to get organized and figure out who's open. You can see they have a double team up top, but she's waiting for this late substitution in from Team Switzerland as number 3 joins the party.
It feels like that yellow card was over in a flash. I was expecting the Swiss to still be a person up.
As I said, they got lucky with it. Took the officials a little bit of time to set that penalty up.
And that was a nice idea from the Swiss. That's Rishena making a quick pass over to Konrad. And setting up a slightly better free position opportunity here for Konrad, the natural right-handed player. She passes it off. Not quite sure where that pass was intended, but the Swiss managed to keep the ball here. And we draw another flag.
I think that was a smart check though by the Austrians.
The Swiss managing to pick up the ground ball, but then the Austrians just outworking them to the back line. That is, again, number 8, Sarah Hedden.
Just 3.5 minutes to go here.
That's it. So Austrians setting it up behind, sending a few cuts from the top. But nice pressure here from the Swiss defense.
And a great backup there. Smart of that Swiss defense, sending her directly into that help position.
Oh, but a really nice drive from Barata, the lone goal scorer on the Austrian team, but an even better save from Moser. I think that's her second save of the day. Swiss finding a free open cutter in the middle. Nice pressure and collapse there from Austria's. This is Niklaus again with the ball.
Great backup there. Like I said, Switzerland here needs to create a little bit more space for that attacker to take that 1v1.
Yeah, a little bit more space and a bit more patience, I think. That wasn't necessarily the best shot to fire off there. However, we do believe there's not long left in the quarter, so they might know something time-wise that we don't. Swiss holding the ball. Moving it behind to Sieber. Chantal Sieber. It's been an attacking threat this tournament. No room there though, and good defence by the Austrians to turn that one over. It was a good defensive effort by number 12, Steiner, from the Austrian team. As Austria moving quickly here.
Oh, unlucky on that feed. She was well positioned there to take that number 25 right in the center.
The stick now Oh, and that was a fantastic move. That will be Joelle Rothbard driving in, playing catch with Kuglic, who we highlighted at the top of this broadcast. But that was just a fantastic drive. A little 1-2, able to move.
Beautiful stick protection there. Not quite switching to her left hand, but keeping it in the right off stick so she can bring it back and make that shot with her strong hand.
Yeah, and I have been surprised that we haven't seen the ball much in the sticks of Rothbard and Kuglic so far, but it is early stages of the match. I imagine they would be looking to have the ball in their sticks more often than not. So 2-2 the score as we're nearing the end of the first quarter. Scrap for the draw here.
I'm not surprised to see Switzerland come up with this. They were aggressive there. You saw them using not just body positioning, but flicks to get that to a safer player. And that'll be the end of quarter one here.
So a really back and forth affair, up and down. We've seen the ball on the ground a fair amount, a lot of hustle. But the score at the end of this quarter is 2 to Austria, 2 to Switzerland. We will take a quick break and be back with you for the start of the second. And the players are back out onto the pitch. Score as even as it possibly could be, 2 apiece in this field one matchup between Switzerland and Austria. We were discussing in that break, Anna and I, feeling that Switzerland slightly might have the momentum here at the moment. Have had most of the possession and has done a good job on the draw, but they throw that one away off the sideline there.
Yeah, and it has been a 1-goal game so far this game. We haven't seen anyone up by more than 1, so it'll be interesting to see how either team is able to pull away if possible, or if it's just going to be close all the way through.
And maybe one thing that has been consistent is we haven't seen the ball much in the hands of both teams' primary goal scorers. Obviously, both teams will have scouted that. They'll know who their key contributors are on the attack, and the defence doing a really good job to limit their touches. But I expect to see the ball a little bit more in the hands of those primary attackers.
Great touch there by Pluvois to take that ball off course. I will say, when we do see the Austrian team on defense, they are playing incredibly tight off ball on some of those players. So I think they're taking almost a what would you call it?
Yeah, almost a face guard on the
Face guard, thank you. That's a bit messy there from Team Switzerland. And we're going to have ref time while these players get to their feet.
Both players really taking a tumble.
And that's going to be a charge call. We haven't seen many of those this tournament, I have to say.
Very few, and always the best feeling as a defender to get a charge call.
Especially because there was, I think, 2 or 3 of them there. So they'll obviously have a better view than us.
It's a great job from the Swiss defense, and we see it with number 2, Laura Rikili. Sorry, I think that is Rikili there. Off to Siba. And Pluvar with it now. Faking, but retreats out. She turns the corner there and fires a nice bounce shot into the back of the net. A great individual effort there from Ruth Pluvoir. I'm trying to be as impartial as I can, but she is one of my good friends, so I'm excited to see her get on the scoreboard.
And you can see she's had a couple of looks so far this game, but has pulled out of them. She can see the traffic and when I think she is going to get a shooting space call or not. But that was just beautiful placement there, bottom left-hand corner.
And I think you are right. We're definitely seeing, not sure if it's quite a face guard, but we would maybe say special attention on the Swiss player, Sophia Niklaus, number 6, who is the team's leading scorer and leading point scorer overall as well.
She's ranked 15th in the tournament as per now with 12 points to her name, and that includes both goals and assists.
Actually, we've got some fun facts here from the Swiss team. Niklaus, if we're talking about her, it's her first appearance. She plays most of her lacrosse in California, but the team have voted her most likely to swim with sharks. So maybe we'll be able to throw out a few fun facts as we go along from the Swiss team. Also got some goals from Team Austria as well. Got the ball here with one of the goal scorers from Austria, Barotta. Behind to Strold.
And here you can see Austria really opening up that driving lane if they so choose to take it. Number 16, I believe, here moving away from the ball. Number 10, allowing her those options.
Really taking her time. Back into the stick of Klugic, but she's moving it quickly. Oh, a nice pass and catch there, but hits the post. Angle a little bit too far gone, I think, there for the Austrians.
I think it was off the post, and then I think this possession has been given because number 10 stick was in the sphere of Pluvois.
So back with Moser.
Beautiful feed there across the goal to number 8, but not able to get that off correctly.
So Steffi Berger will have a free position here.
And it's going to be a minor foul, so they won't be clearing that 15.
Ball back with Pluvois. She draws a flag. Takes the shot off before she can take that advantage. Another really nice save from the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, she was still able to get off a relatively hard shot there, so I think she made the most of that opportunity.
And you said that the Austrian goalkeeper, Bianca Bly, had a great game yesterday as well, and looks like she's picking up where she left off.
Yes, she's been a long-time veteran on this team. And also has a 2-year-old cheering for her in the stands at this tournament. a bunch of mums on this Austrian team.
Yeah, a few mums on the team. One of the goal scorers, Baruta today. She has had 2 children and has, after a 9-year break, she had 2 kids and has now returned to the national team this year in 2024.
Think about how many rule changes we've had since she last played 9 years ago. Completely different game.
A great goal from Rothbard. One of those players that we said we expected to see the ball in the hands of. Rothbard plays at San Diego State University. Lovely stick work there. And that is her 2nd goal of the game, bringing it even again to 3-all. As we go back to the middle, seeing a change in draw takers for both teams now. Have got Kluglic.
Confident grab there by number 18. No, there's no 18 on Austria. I'm sorry. 19. Lena Kuglic. What we've learned a lot about in this tournament, I think, for both of us is how easy or difficult it is to see numbers from this far away. We've definitely got some feedback for teams on what fonts they're choosing, what color patterns they're choosing.
For sure. It's always harder to see the numbers on the white shirts. I would say that what's been more of a challenge for me has been the pronunciation. We apologise on most of the commentary for any mispronunciations of any of the names. We are definitely trying our best. But it only speaks to how much this tournament has grown that there's 19 countries, I think, represented at this European Championships. But a lot of those countries do have tough pronunciation for non-native speakers. So we're seeing Switzerland looking to move quickly and looking to get that ball to Niklaus, but she is being marked very tightly inside. Back behind to Heller. She draws a flag.
Beautiful grab there.
The Swiss are really able to find the free lanes to drive. I think they are starting to give each other a nice amount of space, but I'd like to see them move the ball a little bit quicker out of the drive. So this is Heller again. Heller played her college lacrosse at Bentley University.
Beautiful finish there. The Swiss have had some luck so far this game with those low shots on number 1, Bianca Bly. And that was Sandrine Heller.
And that is the first goal of the game for Heller. Only standing at 5'2", so a small but mighty attacker for the Swiss team as she gives them the lead. As you mentioned, she has played for the Swiss national team for quite some time, actually her hometown in Switzerland, but did her schooling in the UK and then spent a little bit of time out in college before returning back to Switzerland and now plays for Zurich Lacrosse Club. So a goal for Heller there to bring the score to 4-3. We'll take a quick break as the players take on some water and be back with you shortly.
You could count 6-6 and then let offside because that's got a yellow card.
Players back out now. This will be Kuglic and Plouvois at the draw. Switzerland's having slight advantage on the draw controls so far this morning. And the ball is awarded to Switzerland. I think that was a detaining call on the circle. We have seen them mark Niklaus very tightly this afternoon, but being called for a couple of fouls.
Number 33 coming in late here, wide open in the 15. She's just going to get that feed, and, you know, I think that was a great decision from her. Maybe need a little bit of a fake there, but she didn't have much angle left.
Yeah, and maybe the feed a tiny bit earlier there from Rochman, but nice idea. So Rochman with the ball. Another feed in. Oh, to a great catch and finish. And there is Niklaus, the team's leading point scorer, getting her name on the board for the first time today. Using that height, she is one of the tallest players on the Swiss team to grab that ball in the air. Look at this. That is a really skilled finish and a lovely feed from Rochman.
And we have our first 2-goal lead of the game. It's been very close, back and forth so far. Just about 3 minutes left in this quarter, I believe.
So Kuglic trying to get that ball, and she will succeed as the Swiss flick that off the sideline. So the ball here with Rothbard, who's got 2 goals today.
Ooh, a little bit too late there on the feed, or angle just a little bit too far out. It's key when you're sending those in that you're planning for 3 steps ahead of where that player currently is. So I think she aimed just a little bit too far back.
And Berger doing a nice job there of transitioning the ball. I've been really impressed with her all tournament, and she is one of the key players in the Swiss league. But she's doing it herself here. Oh, I thought she was going to take it.
Austria's going to be a little bit careful with those checks, I think.
Oh, and a great move there. As you see, Rochman pinning her defender in the crease, giving Siebler the space to be able to turn the corner in her right hand for Chantal Siebler's 2nd goal of the game. You can see on the replay here, Rochman just pulling all the way around. The defense go with her. That's number 4 from the Austria team. She can't jump over the screen. That's really nice team play. A great 2-man game from behind there from the Swiss team.
Perfect pick. The defense can see it coming. You know, they're head on. Beautiful decision making there.
So Switzerland now doubling up. Austria scores 6-3 with just a couple of minutes remaining in the 2nd half. And Switzerland were in a really tough group, this being one of the crossover games now into another group. There's a long pull on the draw there, is picked up by Austria. Ball into the hands of Kuglic. 2-man game there.
Beautiful feed into the middle there.
And that is a first half hat trick for Joelle Rothbard. Give the assist to Kuglic, and those two are really linking up very nicely together. They were the two at the quarter that we thought the ball would be in the hands of a little bit more, as the game progressed, and it's been exactly that. The two of them linking up nicely for a 1-2, bringing the score to 6-4, the Swiss in the lead.
Perfect game footage to pull if you're looking to explain what a draw and dump is.
Yeah, yeah, that was perfect. And I'd like to see in the second half the Swiss maybe starting to think about how they could be marking Joelle Rothbard a little bit tighter, as she has contributed 3 of the 4 goals so far for the Austrian team.
And there it's going to be the awareness of that second slide. So that's what makes this 15 meters so challenging for the defense. If you have off-ball movement taking your attention, it's hard to make sure that you make that move in time.
So that's Lara Conrad, number 3 for the Swiss team, picking up the ball. She plays for Wettingen Lacrosse Club, known for her speed. Mind again to Siebert.
And I think she clipped the back of the crease there, so it will be, the ref is calling time here specifically. Official, my mistake. Some of them are very particular about what they are called on the field.
And the official, Paul Monahan, has found something on the field. I'm not sure what that is. But obviously wanting to keep the field as clean as possible, nothing for the players to trip over. I have no idea what that is that found its way onto the field.
Almost looked like a glove, perhaps.
And that is the end of the first half. Here our first game on field 1 of day 7 of the European Lacrosse Championships. Switzerland having come out of a really tough group, yet they're without a win so far in this championships, but looking strong here in the Swiss with all the momentum. As we will leave you for a break before rejoining in the second half, the Swiss leading Team Austria 6-4.
Kann man nicht da sitzen? Sieht man nicht. Das ist halt sehr limitiert. Well, my time was
And we are back out for the second half of what has been a really exciting match so far, with the Swiss currently leading Austria by 2 goals, 6-4. Sandrine Heller with a first half hat-trick from the Swiss team, but on the other side of things, Joelle Rothbard also with a hat-trick from the Austrian team. As Plouvois and Kuglic have been the mainstays in the draw circle, and Plouvois able to snatch that one up.
She had a 70% success rate on winning those draw control possessions in the first half, so she's been a key reason that Switzerland has been able to really make the most of these possessions.
Nice transition play there. Steffi Berger bringing the ball across. I'd like to say I think Berger's maybe one of the unsung heroes of the Swiss team. Not able to keep the handle there, but look, I was about to say, look, she gets it straight back.
I think the grass was their biggest defender there. And I think that first half is going to be encouraging for Switzerland. Like we said, they are hungry for that first win of the tournament. We'll see if they're able to maintain that throughout the day. And it's another save there by number 11, Anna Luisa Moser.
Yeah, Luisa Moser, stalwart of this Swiss team, and again we see the ball in the hands of Berger. Wouldn't be surprised if she ends up taking a substitution soon, because she's been running that ball up and down the pitch quite a lot so far. But good fitness from, oh no, and she does go off for a quick break, Conrad relieving her. Ball with Heller, who has 3 goals already today. Over to Siebler, who has 2. Nice cuts there. I'd like to see the Swiss move the ball a little quicker.
That's definitely going to be in the sphere from Austria there.
I think they are holding onto the ball for 1 or 2 seconds too long, the Swiss team. You can see here, setting up for a free position, getting their players in the right places. Oh, and a nice interception from number 24, Nora Lustenberger. And this is Kuglic. But
wonderful,
a great save.
Wonderful power on that shot. A very hard angle to make, though. Looking for that bottom right.
Really good save from Moser. Oh, and great D from the Swiss.
Sometimes all you got to do is stand still.
Yeah, she almost ran into that herself, I think. Rothbard unlucky. The Swiss managing to keep this in after an errant pass. As Moser controlling things now. And a nice cut there from Edebelli. Oh, and a great play, a nice two-man game there. Roshena wasn't able to finish it.
Wonderful read there from Bianca. You know, you've got to track that ball, moving your body a full 45, 90 degrees sometimes. And she was ready for that.
So Austria slowing things down now. It's been up and down this quarter. We haven't seen a goal yet. Really nice feed there, but no awareness from the Swiss players. I think they could have turned around and picked that up. That goal won't stand. It was a nice drive from Klugic, but she will have the free position opportunity here after drawing a shooting space call. And another great save from Moser. And the Swiss with a fast break opportunity here. It's a risky pass into the middle.
Oh, unfortunate. I think we could hear her asking for that ball all the way up in commentary from number 5. Great communication there.
Completely free from that fast break opportunity. And Sieber with 2 goals already this morning will take a centre hash mark. But the goalkeepers on both ends, the stars of this quarter, as Bly making another save. Rothman here, driving in.
Ooh, and it looks like we've got some contact there in the sphere to the head of number 15, and that's going to be on Plebois, I do believe.
So that is Conde running off.
Oh,
but
Conde,
I think
you're
she's
right.
running off because she appears to be winded. And they're going to call a charge call here
Oh, wow.
on number 15. You can see Conde on the sideline. She's clutching her stomach. It may even be simultaneous fouls. It was, so simultaneous fouls there. I think one for a push, one for a charge. So It's going to be a throw, the first throw actually we have seen as commentators this tournament so far.
I think we've seen one, but it's been very rare.
Very rare.
And they're going to allow number 28 to take this ball now. Or 26, I'm sorry.
Switzerland doing a good job of covering the free players here on this free position opportunity.
Selena Bamu there. Sending a smart outlet pass, but she's got that defensive cover. Beautiful block there by the Swiss.
And they come away with it.
They've really made a difference with ground balls in this game. We don't quite have stats on that yet, but I'm interested to see what it's going to look like at the end.
Yeah. And Pluvois running this ball into their attacking third. We haven't seen the ball in her stick all that much this quarter so far. She is taking some time here. The Austrians really marking the Swiss players very tightly, making it tough to give those passes. And that is a perfect example of that tight Austrian defense. Taking that pass away. And straight back with Rothben. And Rothbard going all the way here. I can't tell if that hit the post or if Moser got a piece of it, but we're straight back the other way. And this is quick pace, up and down stuff.
What wonderful aggression there on that ground ball. And what I think the Swiss team is going to need to do here with that tight defense from the Austrians, we're seeing a lot of people standing off ball. They're watching what's happening, not creating movement, not creating trouble for these Austrians by setting picks and covering them off, making their defensive a bit difficult. And you can see that here, off ball, but still giving those defenders a little bit of time to read what's happening.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're a little bit tired. There has been a lot of up and down action so far. With this tight pressure, I would like to see them setting up a couple of isolations. The slides are far away with this 15-meter.
A lot of traffic there for that feed.
And just forcing the pass in a little bit too much, the Swiss at the moment. The Austrian sideline don't like that call.
Smart job by number 28 there. Take every advantage you can get.
Little dinky pass there.
Tipped a little bit by the Swiss, or by the Austrian team, I think. But they're going to see what they can do on this next stage.
Nice cut there from Roshena.
And that's going to be a 3-second call, I do believe, on the defense.
So Siba with the free position opportunity here. She's got some wide open teammates to the right of her. It looks like she is going to pass it off. I have to say, I think Berger was maybe a little bit lucky to get that shooting space call. You only get a shooting space call when it looks like you are actually about to shoot, and I wasn't quite sure she had the handle on the ball.
Ball a little bit loose in that stick. And I think what she's going to have to be careful with here, as we saw earlier, is she's great with trying to use both of her hands when she's taking these drives, but crossing that over too many times, she's losing a little bit of control over the ball. So that's going to be vulnerable if she has that defensive slide come late.
So Ruthie Pluvois firing that ball in. That is Pluvois' second goal of the game. 3rd point on the day for Pluvois. And just using her speed and determination to power herself to goal.
And Austria is going to call a timeout here. I think we have about 4.5 minutes to go. in this third quarter.
Anna, if you were Team Austria, what would you be thinking about in this timeout right now?
Ground balls. I think they're making smart decisions on attack. I don't think they're not really throwing the ball away. We haven't seen too many errant passes. I think it's just the defense taking advantage of all of those unsettled situations. When the Swiss are being great at just holding their feet there. And so I say that would be the errors we're seeing on attack. They're losing their ball when they're going into on that defensive pressure. But I think coming up with those 50-50 ground balls.
Yeah, I think just take a breath. There's only been one goal so far in this quarter. It's been up and down, and I think both teams have thrown the ball away a little bit too much. So cut out those unforced errors on both sides, and let's see where the quarter and the rest of this half will take us. You can see some nice zoomed in shots there on your screens.
We also still have Switzerland dominating this draw so far. So I think if they want to come up with those possessions, that's where it's got to start.
So the players walking back out now. A few substitutions being made on both sides. It is pretty hot out, and it has been an up and down game. As we're back to the draw circle, the Swiss leading the Austrians 7-3.
7-4.
Sorry, 7-4 by 3 goals.
There we go. And here we go. Austria getting it right off that draw control.
That is Kluglic. Austrians looking at a bit of a two-man game here.
They've done a good job of allowing enough space for this to happen. But strong defense here from Team Switzerland.
Klugic again on the ball. Off to Klein. Back to Klugic. And good defense there from Switzerland to force a turnover as Moses scoops that one up into her stick. I have to say, I think this is the best match I've seen from Moses so far this tournament. We have commentated on a couple of Swiss games. This decisively her best game so far in goal. Some nice pressure there from the Austrian on the redefend. As Condé looks to carry this across the line.
Great pressure here. And Austria will be able to get that ball back. And a safe little outlet there to get the ball started upfield. But Switzerland is active trying to get this defense in the transition. Not making it easy to find all of these outlet passes.
And this is some speed here. That was number 21, Lina Zandonella.
And Steffi Berger will come up with that ball for Team Switzerland.
Behind with Hella, and she tells her team, let's slow this down, let's take a breath. Almost like she heard me in that timeout. So Team Austria are whistled for an off-ball foul there. I didn't see it myself, but that will award Hella a centre hash.
Number 3 wide open here on the side. She's going to take that option, but unfortunately can't connect that pass.
Here is Niklaus.
And here I think we needed to see 3 move a little bit further away to force that defender to make a decision on that drive.
Oh, but that's a good look from Niklaus. I thought Hella might have been pushed there, but looks like just a trip. She's back on her feet, but Austria are bringing it into their attacking third with some speed.
Just over a minute to go here in this final, or not the final, third quarter.
It's been a really low scoring third quarter. We've only seen 1 goal so far, and that has come from the Swiss team. So Austria scoreless so far in the second half. So ball now behind with.
And she was running into 3 defenders there, so not the strongest shot choice for her. And you can see even now there's a lot of movement there from Austria, but Switzerland has those defenders ready, but beautiful low shot placement. It's been successful for Team Switzerland. Why not Team Austria?
And that is a goal from number 16, Katharina Bierbaka-Voss. Voss plays for Graz Gladiators. A nice finish there, bouncing it past Moser to bring the deficit to just 2 goals, a really close one that we've got here. And Anna, did you see if that was a timeout or if it was the end of the quarter?
That's going to be the end of the quarter.
Right, so end of the quarter, we have just 15 minutes remaining in this, an exciting Field 1 clash between Switzerland and Austria. We will leave you for a couple of minutes, but be right back because you don't want to miss the end to this one.
Denk mal was.
Get that energy, put that energy on to you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, please.
Back here in what has been a closely fought match so far. The 4th and final quarter, Switzerland leading Austria 7-5. Only 2 goals scored in that last quarter. It's been a relatively low scoring game as Niklaus able to pick that one up.
Anyone's game to play for right now.
I just want to quickly read out the goal scorers for Switzerland, as I might have been calling some of them slightly wrong. It's a goal for Sieber, a goal for Niklaus, 1 for Berger, 2 for Heller, and 2 for Ruthie Pleuvoir. As this is Sieber. Dishing off to Pleuvoir, who was going for a hat trick. Checks it right out the stick of the goalkeeper. She is so feisty. But another great stop there from Bianca Bly. It has been a story that both goalkeepers have been exceptional today. Oof, and another great opportunity there from the Swiss. They really are generating some good looks in attack. So Sieber here with the ball behind, number 5. plays her lacrosse for Zurich Lacrosse Club and actually her first appearance for the Swiss national team. She continues to drive round.
Beautiful read there by Bianca Bly, going fully off stick to keep that ball out of the net.
The Swiss have had a couple of nice opportunities here early in the fourth quarter. You can see them jumping up and down on the sideline. Heller with the ball. And she finishes that. And it is now a hat trick for Sandrine Heller. The nifty attacker, only standing at 5'2", but weaving her way underneath those defenders, and really good patience on that shot. You can see it here on the replay. She took her time, found the space, and finished to extend Switzerland's lead to 3 goals.
Yeah, I would say here in general, on attack, they're not waiting long to get that ball moving, trying to take a shot on net, but those shots still are measured, they're not rushed, they're still smart decisions. And I think we saw Switzerland come up with 4 ground balls just in that possession, even if it was on their own end. So that's where we see these goals coming from.
You might be able to hear on your mics, there are lots of chants in the crowds of Hopp Suisse. Let's go Switzerland, they are shouting. As the Swiss team still without a win so far in this European Championship, so looking for their first win, as they're currently leading Austria by 3 goals. But this is Rothbard, who's already got 3 goals today.
Defense! 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 Defense!
A nice drive in here. That is Birbaka Voss, who scored the last goal for the Austrian team.
Such a challenge for an attacker when you have that height disadvantage against your defender. It was a smart matchup there from the Swiss defense.
So opting not to take it, but back into the stick of the top goal scorer today for the Austrian team. As they try and get the ball back to her in the middle, but Berg is able to take that one away. I did mention it earlier, but I think she's been my unsung hero for the Swiss team this game so far. She's been excellent in the midfield and a true two-way midfielder, doing it on both ends of the pitch.
A bit too hard of a push there from number 16 on Team Austria on the sideline, so number 8 will come back with that ball and look to run it upfield.
But you see some tight Austrian pressure, and it's paid off.
But here you see Team Switzerland getting to that ball first. Even with the body positioning, they're making the most out of every opportunity here.
So Niklaus, the team's leader in points, is given a centre hash mark. Every attacker's dream here. I expect to see her run this one in.
Great outlet there. Defense leaving her alone, and she'll get that shooting space.
Oh, thought she might run that one in on a centre hash mark, but she did find a streaking Plouvois. We saw her score off this hash mark pretty recently. And she's going to drive in again. Oh, just misses wide. I'd like to see both teams put the ball on the ground a little bit more and utilise this bounce. We have seen when the attackers have shot, utilising that bouncing shot, it has really worked. It's a tough shot for the goalkeeper to save. So Heller behind, over to Plouvois, who makes no mistake that time. That is a hat-trick for Ruthie Plouvois and gives the assist to Sandrine Heller. Really great awareness there. Feed Plouvois, missed on her last shot attempt. You can see them running off the sideline, high-fiving their teams. Switzerland are pumped about this one and they are starting to extend their lead. They scored 9-5 to Switzerland. This is the 4th and final quarter of this matchup. Kluglic able to grab that one straight out of the air to herself.
Beautiful look. What an answer here from Team Austria.
An immediate answer. Kluge streaking down, and that is the second goal of the day for Beate Vos. It just shows that in lacrosse, you can score a goal within 5-10 seconds. Straight away off the draw, make it, take it lacrosse from the Austrians there as they cut the deficit to 3. It's been such an exciting game for us to commentate on.
And that's going to be Austrian ball. We still have over 8 minutes to play here.
Yeah, 8 minutes, more than enough time for the Austrians to level up here. And now it's the Austrian supporters who are loud in voice on the sidelines.
Österrike, Österrike, hey, hey. We've talked a little bit about kits so far through this tournament. I have to say the Swiss shorts are some of my favorite kits of this tournament.
Swiss well dressed this tournament, definitely. Rothbard charges in there, but the whistle was called beforehand. So that goal won't count. And Rothbard already with 3 goals today will be brought back to a second inside hash mark. Sorry, the centre hash mark, I think that.
No, I think it's offset by 1.
It's tricky to see from up here. Oh, but the Swiss got a piece of that.
Ooh, and she's going to fight for that ball all the way to the ground, to the sideline here. Is able to keep it on, but Austria will come up with that ball. Almost looked like she went through the feet.
Oh, and a great take there from Austria inside, but even better defense from the Swiss. The Austrian sideline have their hands on their heads. They thought that should have been their ball. But the Swiss pulling this up with Edebelli.
Difficult for the officials to call there. I think we had action from both teams.
Oh,
and
that's an errant pass as Switzerland throw this away. So Austria back with the ball. They're trailing by 3 goals, but more than enough time to bring it back. This was a great feed there into the middle.
And we're seeing a lot more of these off-ball cuts, creating opportunities to send that ball into the 15. Even if they're not connecting all the way, at least we're seeing, I think, a lot more active ball movement from them.
Yeah, some great off-ball movement. That was really a lovely feed. And it's number 14, Nele Meyer, who was unable to grab that one, but was fouled. Meyer playing her club lacrosse for the Vienna Monarchs. She passes it off to a wide open Beate Vos. Sorry, a wide open Margaret Strobel, number 10 for the Austrian team. And what a find, but such a great cut there. It was actually came from nowhere. Catching it, quickly turning. The Austrians are pumped about that one.
That's her first goal of the game, and we still have just under 5 minutes to go here.
So 5 minutes, really enough time for the Austrians.
I think we're seeing a different level of energy here from the Austrians. I think they're, I wouldn't even say taking risks, they're taking opportunities. So they're just connecting that ball, seeing the options in the air, and taking every opportunity they can.
Yeah, and I think this Swiss players may be tightening up a little bit. But Plouvois, who has been excellent today, picking up that draw control. She was protesting to the officials there for the foul, and she gets it. So Plouvois with the ball. And again, we're seeing this tight Austrian press. on the defensive side of things. They're not giving the players very much space at all. But the Swiss now settling it down. This is Helle.
Beautiful stop there by number 1, Bianca Bly. I think she's had enough experience knowing that they're going to try and aim for that low section of the cage.
And I think that was a good opportunity there from Helle. She just needed to put a bit more power behind that shot.
I would say the speed and the feet, though, were perfect. She had just enough separation there from her defender. It was a smart idea.
Oh, and Switzerland managing to get the ball straight back. I would expect to see them take a little bit of time on this. They are the team with the momentum. They lead by 2 goals.
I'd start pressing out a lot harder here, I think, if I was Team Austria on defense.
Oh, and here is Plouvois. She looks quick.
Yep, and
she buries it.
You want to prevent those early passes and make sure those moves can't happen, but beautiful placement there by Plouvois, deserving of that goal.
How good has Plouvois been this afternoon? She's done it all. She's been feisty in defense. She's picked up a number of ground balls. She's been dominant on the draw circle, and that is her 4th goal of the game, her 5th point. This her first time playing for the Swiss national team this tournament, and she's really made a huge impact on this team. I have to say she was a bit more quiet in the other games that we have seen from a Swiss perspective, but this really a breakout game for Plouvois. And both the Swiss sideline and the crowds for Switzerland are shouting Hop Suisse. Switzerland currently leading by 3 goals in the final stages of this match. Still more than enough time for Austria to come back into it, but not if the Swiss take some long possessions here. Back with Helle. She's also had a strong day today.
Ooh. Ooh. I think we could see a dangerous follow through here. We'll see a change of possession, but not a card.
And I think Plouvois will be breathing a sigh of relief there because she already has taken 2 yellow cards so far this tournament. So a 3rd would have put her in that danger zone on 6 cards, but no card issued, just the foul.
And she'll need to give a little bit more space than that. And look at her taking advantage of that speed and the indecision there from number 8.
So expect Austria, I was going to say expect Austria to go quickly here, but they throw the ball off the sideline.
We've seen that a couple of times today from Austria. Again, leading to these turnovers. Turnovers and ground balls, I think, have really determined this game at the end of the day.
And Switzerland taking their time here.
I think we're in the final, edging down towards the final 30 seconds. And we're going to have a change of possession here.
Officials are calling an off-ball foul. I think it's an off-ball detaining foul.
I think that's on number 6 for Team Switzerland, and that's when you're using your stick to stop the movement of a body.
Good defense there from Berger. She manages to get her stick in the passing lane. As Austria trying to find a cutter in front of goal, but they're not able to connect.
And that's game. Congratulations to Switzerland on their first win of this tournament. That's going to feel great.
And you can see just how much that means to the Swiss team. The first win for them of this European Championships, and I have to say, they looked good. They've been battling it out in a really tough group. We can hear the cowbells there being sprung by the Swiss supporters. Switzerland beating Austria in this matchup 10-7. It was Ruth Plouvois with 4 goals. Helle also chipping in for 3, a fantastic team performance from the Swiss.
And I think credit is due all over that team for the ground ball pickups. This was not just a game of goals. It was a game of defending. It was a game of taking back the the momentum of this game, and credit to the entire team of Switzerland on this one.
And also a final credit to both goalkeepers who were excellent. Bianca Bly did a fantastic job in cage for Austria, but there's only so much you can stop when you're being peppered with shots. And Luisa Moser, the veteran Swiss goalkeeper, stood strong and was fantastic, making numerous saves in goal to keep her team in it. That will be all from us from this exciting game. Switzerland finishing with a lead of 3, Switzerland 10, Austria 7.
Is the schedule same as yesterday? Like, is it overlapping? So some of the games started a half hour later yesterday. Same thing. On the same pitch. That'd be pretty nice, actually. And then take it like this. Like this. Jake, turn around. There you go.